What pipes, eh?
Yeah. Woo-hoo.
That was an absolutely awesome rendition. Thank you very much. Everyone give it a hand up for Heidi. And I want to give you guys all a hand. Give yourselves a hand for sticking out, coming out. Thank you so much. So, I'm the next comedian up on stage. I forgot to set my timer here. I'm real professional right now. Can't wait. Well, it's already here. That's the great part. Okay, keeping with the Christmas theme. Apparently I caught the carpet. I'm going to tell you guys a few reasons why I should be on the naughty list.
We know.
Those that know me already know. When I was in high school, I had long hair and I butted heads with my principal all the time. My stepfather had long hair at the time, and my principal tried to suspend me 3 times in the month of September. So it was early October. My principal called my mom and my stepdad in, and he opened up the conversation with, "Don't you think long hair looks sick on a man?" So my stepdad took his hat off and his hair fell down. My mom was 5 foot. She stood up and across the principal's desk, grabbed him by the vest, and started yelling at him, "Leave me alone." And it was at that moment I knew this was a man I'm going to torment. I'm going to make his life a living hell. Thanksgiving was coming up.
Oh no.
He never locks his car, and he had a brand new BMW. It was only maybe 2 months old. He got it during the summer. And he was talking about this long trip he's going on, and it's about an 8-hour drive to where he was going for the Thanksgiving weekend. Out of high school, I was an auto mechanic. I took spark plugs. For those of you that don't know, you need your spark plugs to start your car. Without them, your car's not going to start. So we were going up north to visit family. My stepdad had family up in Sudbury, so we were going up to see them. We had to drive by the school on the way up. He's standing there with the hood open and the CAA guy there. I'm laughing my ass off. My mom asked, and she goes, "What's so funny?" I'm like, "I don't know where he's going." I took the spark plugs with me. So we come back to school on Tuesday, and this is what we hear over the PA before the morning announcements.
Attention all students. Those who took my spark plugs, please return them. No questions asked, there'll be no punishment.
That's when I decided, no.
No.
We've all seen the Mafia movies, right? I sent him, I mailed him, piece by piece, spark plug. He knew it was me, but couldn't prove it. So I was like, oh well, I got away with that one. Now, on a side note, as some of you guys know, you may have heard I have 7 kids.
7.
So 7 children, yes. So my life is very full. And my one daughter, the one who's filming in the back, Autumn, we were arguing one day. I said to her, "Look, I'm your dad. There's no reason to argue, talk to me like that." And she's like, "Well, if you have a problem with the operating system, contact the manufacturer." She won that argument. But don't tell her, because then it'll go to her head. So in saying that with the 7 kids, I'm trying to take care of myself. I have lost over 80 pounds in my journey to get small again. About 6 years ago, I thought my weight loss was going to be helped along. I was told I had colon cancer. So we had surgery, and they said, you're going to lose weight during the process. It lied. I gained 6 pounds. So I go in for surgery. I'm clear. I'm cancer-free 6 years.
Yeah.
And so he's telling me, with the chemo and all that, your weight's going to fluctuate. I went up to almost 400 pounds. It was like they were injecting me with
Fat.
right on gas. So, as people know, things expand when they get hot, right? So I'm just too cold for my weight. because of that cancer scare, I've been going yearly for my physicals. I'm 48 years old. I shouldn't have been tested for colon cancer for another 2 years. If that was, I wouldn't be standing here today. So I thank the Lord for that every day that I'm here. Thank you. So, in with that, I go every year to get my physical done. This year, my doctor calls me and he goes, "Tom, I have some bad news for you." I'm thinking, shit, my cancer's back. Sorry for the swear words. And he goes, no, it's not that, it's not that. He goes, "You carry the gene that could turn into Parkinson's." He goes, how can someone turn that into a joke? Right? That's pretty deep, right? Everyone knows that Parkinson's gives you the shakes, right? My wife cannot hardly wait. She can't wait for it to kick in. I love her laugh. Right there, that laugh is awesome. So during my physical, guys here, you've all been tested for a hernia? I don't know what they do to girls, but guys, they kind of cup them. Cough. You can't cough. So there I was, I'm sitting there. Sorry for full frontal. So I'm sitting there. I've known her for many years. We used to work in the same building. She's never going to see me the same again. So there's my doctor. Got to hold my nuts. It's a cough. So he goes, no. I need you to cough harder, but this was the same time he looked up at me. And you guys, every now and then, something in the air to make sure you wink. Where's freaking time to wink? He's looking at me, make eye contact, and I wink. I'm like, okay, and he's still hanging on to them. So I'm like, okay, I'm an arsehole. Put my hand on his head. Then I run my fingers through his hair. It was at that point he stood up. Let go of my nuts. He goes, "You need to stop." I'm like, okay. I leave. 2 weeks later, I have to go see my therapist. Oh, surprise, eh? Yeah. A lot of comedians, we have therapy. We're all twisted. So it's part of the life, right? So I walk in. Guess who's sitting there? Oh. "Hey, Doc." Makes eye contact with me and immediately looks away because I was doing this. And I go, "Is this your first time?" Looks right at me and goes, "Shut up, Tommy. I drove the man to therapy." I was like, yes. So getting back to my principal, no, he never touched my nuts. I asked. I went to public school, not Catholic school. Oh, I went to Catholic, sorry. Didn't matter. So, my principal, during the Christmas break, I had tormented this man so much. But one day, he yelled at me because I parked in his spot. I had a beat up old Chevy truck. He had a brand new BMW. Any of those people here know Hamilton?
Yeah.
I went to school at Sir John A. Macdonald. I made him park his Beamer on Cannon Street. Someone keyed the side of the car and said, "F you." It wasn't me. I know it wasn't me. I paid the guy to do it. So just before Christmas holidays, as we were all getting ready to leave, he pops his hood, checks his car. Everything's together. He didn't count on me taking his look notes. Yep. We find out March break, he's had a nervous breakdown and will not be back. I'm not going to say I won, but I seen him in the mall 2-3 days after it was announced that he had his nervous breakdown. I've never seen a grown man cry as much as him. Because I walked up to him and I shook his hand and said, "You were my favorite." And on that note, folks, that is my time. I want to thank you all again so much for coming out, supporting LiveCon, and supporting the show. So I'm going to announce the next person up. Someone you all know. I'm looking forward to seeing. Chrissy, will you please come up?